What's up, Yins? This week on Car Dad Bill, we have a 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid, all-wheel drive. This is in a unique color, as you'll see. It's the small hybrid SUV. I reviewed one before, but it wasn't the hybrid. It was just a regular 2.5 liter. This is the hybrid. Let's go for a ride. All right, guys, so first impressions of the Corolla Cross Hybrid were very attractive little SUV, cool little color, two-tone paint package. The hybrid technology made me, kind of excited about it. And then getting into it and driving it for the first time kind of just reinforced all those things, that it's a great little utility vehicle and it should, hold up well for the week, for everything that we have to do with it, for all the stuff we have to put into it, all the different places we have to go with it. So first impressions are stylish, kind of sporty, and then very fuel efficient at the same time. Let's get to the review. All right, Jen, standing outside, Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. Look at the LEDs in the front. Look at that sweet front end. It's kind of a hybrid electric car looking front end. Nice wheels for a hybrid, I will say. Plastic surrounds on the wheel wells. The two-tone paint job is a added option. I think it looks sharp overall. I like this back pillar. I love the Corolla Cross up on top. And you have it down here. Really sharp all the way around. Clean lines, one exhaust. A little bit of a trunk spoiler. No bumper again. It's kind of what you'd expect. Let's go inside and take a look. Hey Yins, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps. Thanks. All right, guys, inside the Corolla Cross, CarPlay is attached. HVAC center, charging area, USB ports. Then you have your gear selector and all your stuff. Look at the sweet seats. But it does look nice. It's not a bad looking interior. It's got sweet materials. It's got good layering of materials. It's got a clean instrument panel. I mean, it's not overwhelmingly nice, but it's also not a bad place to spend time. Steering wheel is super assisted and really clean. All of these things control the dash up there. Same with this. This is your cruise control. These are your tracking for your radio. And then to get back to the Toyota settings, you just have to tap this and then go to the Toyota setting on CarPlay. Back door doesn't open completely flat, but it's pretty close. It's kind of a tight back seat, but the kids never complained about it. Static seat belts for the kids to plug into. Same kind of cool material back here. These seats both slide forward to provide ample space to haul stuff. Let's check out the back. It is a power lift gate underneath the Toyota logo. And then look, I could fit fishing poles, hockey equipment, toolbox, all kinds of stuff in here. So it's not a bad size for a small vehicle. Now that's probably the only hockey bag I could fit. Maybe Joey's goalie bag could go across the top, but then that would be pretty tight. Let's go for a ride. All right, Yins, sitting at a red light, and I thought, what better use of time waiting at a red light than to give you some of the numbers. 23 Corolla Cross Hybrid XSE. It's a 2-liter turbo, or 2-liter 4-cylinder engine made into the hybrid drivetrain with a total output of 169 horsepower, 151 pound-feet of torque. So not terrible there. Not crazy, but not terrible. 42 miles per gallon average. The CDB real MPG that I'm getting right now is 38.5. Traffic's moving. On the road, good and bad list. And really, with the Corolla Cross, you know what you're getting again. It's the smaller of the two, the RAV4 being a little bit bigger. So it fits right underneath that. And, you know, when you look at something like this, it's fairly specific. You're looking for a hybrid. You're looking for something that's a little bit higher off the ground. You're looking for something that's comfortable, fuel efficient, and has some utility to it, where you can put some things in the trunk that are a little bit bigger than maybe a trunk of a car, like a Corolla trunk. This has like the hatchback design. With the tonneau cover, you can take that out and have more, you know, vertical space back there. And I think that's where my mind is when I'm reviewing this one. First thing is that it's a very strong and quick accelerating vehicle in sport. It definitely behaves a lot differently, and for the benefit, I think. It has definitely more response. It holds the hybrid drive in high gear longer, and you can zip along, you know, quick acceleration. It's almost electric. I mean, it has a lot of electric boost to it, but it's the closest thing you're going to get, you know, to like an electric feel right off the bat. Boom, 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 moving around, and it's great. It's a lot of fun, especially when you're driving in an urban area or somewhere smaller. You can kind of zip through streets, zip around corners, and it's just very right on tap, very quick. On my list is the steering. It's super, super assisted. It's very, very light. You can do it with one finger, and I like that about vehicles. I like vehicles that have quick steering, and enjoy that. This one has one of those things. Last thing on my list of the good is that it's way more appealing and way more fun to drive than the original model, the not hybrid. The hybrid version like this is a lot more fun to drive. It gets way better mileage, and it's just overall, you know, I think the better of the two. So that's my third. Let's get to the bad list. Bad list. And when you think about a bad list for something like this, it's difficult to come up with something, because really this is what you want. You know, when you're looking for something small that's fuel efficient, you can park in tight spots in town, you can fit in parking garages, things like that. This is definitely, you know, made for that, and you're looking for that specifically. The bad, I mean, for me, is it's not big enough in the trunk for all the stuff that I need to have. I need to have sometimes 4 kids, 3 kids, and all of their sports gear, bat bags, hockey equipment, whatever. And so that doesn't bode well back there with that size. Now, it's not small, so like if it's just a family of 3 maybe, or just a couple, you're gonna be able to fit everything back there that you need, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So the sound system's even good in this, so I can't even complain about that. Like, there's not really a whole lot on the bad list besides what I'm saying. It's just a little bit small for a bigger family, and it doesn't have a ton of power. Like I told you guys before, the numbers aren't crazy, but it's definitely adequate. And with the hybrid drivetrain married to that, it works well. It does great. I'm gonna wrap this one up this week. 2023 Corolla Cross Hybrid. It's the all-wheel drive version. I find it to be very fun to drive, very easy to drive. I'm getting 38.5 miles to the gallon, no matter how I drive it, sport or not. If I drive it a little bit more conservative in town, it's gonna get over 40 miles to the gallon, close to 45, and you can't beat that with the little bit of utility you have, the all-wheel drive capability. Thumbs up in my book. Real cars, real people for real life. Car Dad Bill this week. See you next time.